Hey guys, Amanda Hartzog here with Read to Succeed, and I just wanted to show you um, some of the books that I have here. So I'm just going to kind of quickly go through some of the books here just to show you a highlight of what I have. And I'm on my phone camera, so sorry if I am shaking a lot. But so the first thing I want to show you is the Learning Palette. And this is really cool. This is the first grade starter set. So you can see here, like it says like 5, 10, and then the next one has a color of a circle here. So like this would be 15. So you would match the blue circle with the 15, as you can see over here. Again, sorry, I'm on my phone, so I can't see what I'm showing you. And then it's self-correcting. So you can see here that you got that one right. So I really like this because it's something that the kids can do on their own. It's self-correcting once they learn how to use it. So that's pretty cool. I like that for independent learning. If you are a classroom teacher, I think that's awesome to have in your classroom as a learning center. Or if your child is in early elementary school, I think that'd be an amazing gift to give their teacher. Some of the other things related to early learning. I talked and put a post in about the first reading sets. So we have the starter set, which has just 8 books in it. Then we have the very first reading set, which has 15 books in it, and they progress. You start with book 1, and as you master book 1, then you move on to book 2, and you go all the way up to 15. Each book introduces a couple different letters and sounds, and then the kids work on blending them. And then a step up from that is the very first reading library, which actually has 50 books in it, and that includes the 15 from the very first reading set. So between those three, I think the best value is the very first reading library with the 50 books, because you get the first reading set in that already. So we also have some phonics workbooks, which I know one of you had on your wish list. So we also have phonics readers. I had put a post about that in the group as well. So here's what they look like on their own. The stories are really cute. They're really funny. We also have the phonics readers collection. And then we have Ted and Friends, which is another option with phonics readers that has 12 phonics readers in it. And then it also has a CD with it as well. So just some other fun stuff that we have. We have a picture book gift set, which includes a lot of like the classic picture books, which you probably read when you were like a kid. So that has like Nutcracker, Wizard of Oz, Frog Prince, Little Mermaid. Just awesome stories that are they're just awesome. So some other things that we have if you want your child to learn a language, we have a lot of dictionaries, first 100 words, first 1,000 words. If Spanish is something that your children are interested in learning, we have a First Fun with Spanish DVD. And in regards to math, we have the learning wrap-ups, which are awesome. We have them in a set with this, which comes with like a book and a CD. And then you can also just get the learning wraps on their own. So that's really cool. So that is a quick look at some of learning tools, and I'm going to really quick go through some of the other stuff I have here too. For those of you who have kids who love trains, the Busy Train book is awesome. We also have like a Busy helicopter book, and so what's really awesome about this is the page is actually a track, and you pull the train back, and then you put it on the track, so it actually drives on the track. My kids love this. It keeps them busy, it keeps them entertained, and it's fun. It's just fun. Some of the other stuff we have, if you have a child who's really into cars, we have the Mean Machine series with different awesome, really cool performance cars. Some different storybooks that we have. For those of you who have kiddos who love dinosaurs, I'm a Dirty Dinosaur is so much fun. And we also have I'm a Very Hungry Dinosaur, too, which is the same author and kind of goes along with that series. Again, just like the picture book set, Aesop's fables, Aesop stories for little children. Again, just classic stories from like when I was a kid. For those of you of kiddos who love science experiments, we have 100 science experiments. The inside of that is really cool. The pictures are, let me try and hold it up so you can see. The pictures are really good diagrams, so it's easy for the kids to understand. If you have a child who's interested in gardening, we have books about gardening, and they're spiral bound, so you can lay them flat while you are learning. For Usborne is really well known for its nonfiction. We have these nonfiction beginning readers, and these are only $5. You cannot beat this for $5. They're hardback, and same thing with the science experiments, where just the pictures are engaging, they're really neat. The words are pretty easy to understand. These books talk to kids. They don't dumb the material down for the kids. Like, they treat the kids like they are. I mean, they just treat the kids like they're smart, which they are smart. So I know a lot of you said you love the Shine a Light books. These are awesome. When you hold a flashlight up behind them, you can actually see a picture come through. These are my go-to birthday gifts. So whenever we have a birthday party to go to, I always go to the dollar store, grab a quick flashlight, and give a Shine a Light book. They're awesome. And they're only $12.99. Again, can't beat that. For those of you who have early readers who are starting to read a little bit more fluently and are interested in chapter books, Hey Jack and Billy B are awesome for that. The print is really big and the chapters are short, so it helps the kids to feel successful rather quickly. Sorry, I feel like I'm rushing through these, but I just kind of want to give you guys a really good idea of what we have. We have awesome activity books, travel activity pads, just so many sticker books, books with things to spot. Like if your kids love Where's Waldo, you'll love our 1001 Things to Spot series. Those are awesome. If you have older readers, the Conspiracy 365 series is great. We also have the Phoenix Files, The Last 13, the Debt series. If you have older readers, please comment and let me know so that way I can recommend some of the older readers for you. Those are awesome. Some of you showed interest in Farmyard Tales. Let me tell you what I love about this book. It's a dual reader. So when you open it up and you're reading it, there are two parts of the story. So some of the story is on the top and some of it's on the bottom. So if you have a child whose attention span is really small, you can just read the top line and not read the bottom and still make sense. Or if you have a child that can sit a little bit longer, you can read the top and the bottom, and it gives more of a story. Also, these are illustrated by Stephen Cartwright, so there's a tiny duck that you have to find on each page, and that kind of adds an element of fun to it. The cover is really sturdy, and it comes with a bookmark so you can hold your spot, and it also has a CD. So I like, when my kids are having quiet time, I like to put the CD in and they can read along. They love that. Younger kids, for the babies, we have the Find the Duck, and again, that's the same author where you find the little duck on each page. Muddle and Match. These are awesome because you can actually make new stories on each page. So you can flip the top or the middle or the bottom. I used to have something like this when I was little, and I used to love it because I liked to make the character look different each time, and I just thought that was really fun. So That's Not My series is amazing. These are amazing. It's awesome for introducing vocabulary, and it accesses all different senses. So like this first page says, that's not my fox. Its back is too soft, and the back is touchy-feely, so you can feel that it's soft. So I'm hearing the word soft, I'm experiencing the word soft, and I'm seeing the word soft. So it kind of hits three senses there. Usborne Books also partners up with Kane Miller. I like to say that Usborne books are good for the head. They give you knowledge. Kane Miller books are good for the heart. They really are more about building character and more about cultural diversity. So some of the Kane Miller books that we have about do nice, be kind, spread happy. I like to encourage my kids to do kind things for people around them, and this book gives us a lot of ideas of how we can do that. Um, if you have kiddos who are struggling with math a little bit, but they're very artistic, we have This Is Not a Math Book, which kind of ties math and art together, and just is a really interesting and very cool way to show how math and art are tied together. And then we also have This Is Not a Science Book, and same idea, where it ties just a different way of explaining things. Wipe cleans are awesome. My daughter could play with these for hours. They come with a dry erase marker, and the pages are a really good material, so the marker does wipe right off. And yeah, they're just awesome. And we also have like activity packs, which have small wipe cleans inside them. So I have been talking at you and talking at you. I hope that you like what you see. The only thing I don't like about these Facebook parties is that you can't actually touch the books yourself. So I wanted to show you as much as I could in this video so that you can kind of get a sense of what Usborne Books and More and Kane Miller have to offer. If you have any questions, please comment below. I will be answering them as we go through the rest of the party. And I hope you guys have a great time, and I can't wait to see what books you choose for the readers in your life. Bye!